What up, guys? It's your boy Grizzly. Chillin', dude. I mean, I'm usually chillin', but a little too much chillin' these days lately. You know, I uh I got a nice little check that finally came in from my work. So that's good. Get to put that. I went to the bank and put that in the bank. But I don't want to keep burning into my savings, dude. You know? But hopefully find something soon. She's freaking out. What is she doing? Huh. That's cool. Yeah, I went and did that. Went to the bank. Went to the vape shop. Dude, I would save so much money if I stopped vaping. I stopped doing another type of smoking, recently. And, dude, the amount of money that I was spending on that, just that alone, I've saved so much fucking money. It's crazy. And if I stopped vaping, I probably spend $60 a week on vaping. So I would save like $240 a month if I just stopped vaping. Dude, why is nicotine so fucking addictive, dude? Why is it legal? It's kind of silly. I uh I don't know. I mean, I used to none of it is good tobacco, but I used to do a lot of chewing tobacco and dip and all that. And I feel like the vape is a lot less harmful, like especially the effects you can I mean, maybe it's not less harmful, but you don't notice the harmful effects as much as you do with chewing tobacco. So, that's that's the reason I switched. But dude, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just get some Nicorette gum and pop one in my mouth every time I get a craving and just stop vaping. You know? But I want to have some vice, right? We all have to have some vices. I mean, I guess you can go with no vices, but can you? I guess you can. I don't know. Whenever I stop something, though, I usually just replace it with something else. Like, I used to be an addict, and I used to be addicted to pain pills for several years. And I eventually got sick of it and wanted to change. And again, spending so much money and everything, it's such a crazy habit, especially when you're just buying it off of the street and shit. It's so fucking expensive, dude. So, I uh I wanted to stop, I wanted to quit, and I did, but I actually have some. I've been every once in a while I still take it, but when I first Some of you guys might know what this is. Kratom. Go away. Kratom. It's just it's in a powder form in that bag, but there's like a bunch of different kinds and stuff. It's basically just from a leaf, a plant, and these leaves have different varieties. It's like based on the veins and stuff that they're growing in. They're different kinds of the kratom leaf. And I used to use it like every day, every day. When I stopped, that's one of the only reasons, though, that I was able to get off of pills is because of kratom. But I didn't really do it properly. I didn't do it the right way because I basically just replaced pills with that. I might have even done that more than I took pills. But it is, and like I said, I mean, in the past few months, I've done it 3 or 4 times. So I actually did finally, like, pretty much cut it all out. But in the beginning, I basically just replaced that addiction with a new addiction. Which I'm sure the kratom is a lot healthier, but it is still addictive, and it gives you like a buzz and stuff, and you get a little head rush from it. The different types with the different vein colors and stuff, they do different things, like as far as giving you energy or like just chilling you out or almost like euphoric type of thing. And some of them, depending on the strengths, it'll jack you up, dude. And I don't know if it's so much the leaf itself, the plant, that is addictive, but or if it's just like a mental thing, because it is enjoyable if you're like into that type of shit. So I don't know if it's the plant that's so addictive or if it's just I like doing that and it's in my head type of addiction. But so I replaced the pills and shit with that, and then I basically had to get off of that too. But, dude, it was so much easier to stop doing that shit than pills. And I didn't really go through like crazy withdrawals or anything. You're like uncomfortable and stuff. It's definitely not enjoyable. You're irritable and shit. But, big difference of getting off of that than pain pills and shit like that. So, I don't know if you guys do try any of that or if you know what I'm talking about with kratom, like, be careful, dude. With everything, right? You have to be a responsible adult with all of that type of shit. You gotta know if it's a problem or what's good for you or amounts that you should be taking or if you need to back off or whatever. And that goes for anything. But, yeah. I guess just a word of advice, just be careful with shit. I I went to yeah, I went to the bank and shit and then I went to Gandolfo's. Doesn't it have like a full name? Hmm. But I went to Gandolfo's, the sub place. Got a nice little sandwich. It was their I Heart New York. And it was good, dude. It was What do they call that beef? Hmm. Corned beef? No. Something like that, though, but it was really good. It was on a Reuben sandwich and shit, and it had spicy mustard and some veggies, and it was really enjoyable. We just sat there and enjoyed it, and then went home. I don't know, every time I drive too, the suspension in the front end of my car is so fucking bad, dude. Every little bump, I just. It's like I'm floating over all of them, and it's just bouncing. And it's really cool when I'm on the highway too, and I go over like an overpass or something where the levels change. And if it's a big change in the height, then it'll go all the way up and start to bounce, and then I'll go back down, and it'll fucking bang down so hard, and then bounce and try to level itself out. Like, god damn it, dude. I just spent so much money trying to get that stupid oil coolant line fixed, and now I have to do this thing, and it's gonna be probably like $3,000 to fix that. Well, if I go through BMW, maybe somebody else will work on it and fix that shit for a better price. Everything is so fucking expensive, though, everywhere you go. I know somewhere else would be cheaper than BMW, but it's still gonna be expensive as shit. But I really gotta do something soon because it's not good. I've even thought about just getting a backup car, just like an old Honda or some shit, and making that my daily driver, and then just slowly fixing up because I almost have the BMW paid off. So I'm like, maybe I'll just pay it off, take off the registration and insurance, get a new car, an older one with real cheap registration, real cheap insurance. Just make that my daily driver for a bit. Because I'm not going to sell my Beamer. It would be worthless to sell it. I would barely get any money out of it. And I've already put so much money into it. I would just be losing so much money in the end. But, yeah. We're just chilling. Shakiki's here. Huh. And guess what, dude? I think it's this week. It might be next week. I probably should have written it down, but they said they would text me the day before, anywho, so I wasn't too worried about it. But she is getting a. She's getting spaded. Spade. However you say that. She's getting fixed. I'm always worried to let her outside because I don't want a bunch of little kittens running around, dude. So I'm going to do that. We're going to get her fixed. And then she can have a little more fun and roam around outside. Right? That'll be fun for her. And it's probably the responsible thing to do, right? I think so. Yeah. All right, guys. Just wanted to do a quick little. Well, it's probably not that quick, but you know, I just wanted to do a little episode. Check in. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It's your boy Grizzly. Out. Peace.